Eric Cantor. He is speaking right now. And let's listen to him on this whole topic of threats and vandalism following Sunday's healthcare vote.
Never be treated that way. To use such threats as political weapons is reprehensible. I'm not naive enough to think that letters, statements, or press releases will prevent anyone disturbed enough to commit violence from acting. But I do know that such letters, statements, and press releases can very easily fan the flames. By ratcheting up the rhetoric, some will only inflame these situations to dangerous levels. Enough is enough. It has to stop. We need to move forward and get back to addressing the important issues facing our nation and let law enforcement handle these situations. Thank you.
Mr. Cantor, what makes you say...
All right, just before we, and Jenny, help me with this, just before we got to Eric Cantor and the panel, I'll have you listen to this as well. We're understanding, is the understanding that Eric Cantor actually blamed the head of the DNC, Tim Kaine, for what? Someone tell me. For fanning the flames. Okay, that's the part of the statement that we missed, but James, if you would, respond to the part of the statement that we all heard, and what did you think of it?
Well, the context to which I heard it, Congressman Cantor was saying, let's lower the rhetoric, and I thought that was very appropriate. If he said other things, I didn't hear, but what I heard was extremely appropriate.
I thought that was. I agree with you on that. And let me go by the panel, sweep by the panel one more time. Liz, final comments on this subject.
Yeah, ultimately, people need to behave themselves. People need to behave in a dignified fashion, and they need to respect the law. I mean, it's really as simple as that. You know, if you have strong objections to what has been done, make your voice heard, but do it within the parameters of law and good taste.
Yeah, and Mark, final thoughts from you.
Yeah, I agree. I think, and we've been sharing that message from the very beginning of our efforts. And I will also say, at the end of the day, there's no place for any kind of threats in this movement or in our government. And frankly, I do find, what, as Eric Cantor said, it to be reprehensible. So I am glad we're coming out on this issue, and I'm very pleased to say that as a leadership, we're very clear about this. So we appreciate the panel opportunity.
Terrific panel. Thank you all so much. Mark, James, Liz, appreciate it. We will bring you a bit of the fuller context of the comments from Representative Cantor in just a couple of minutes. A terrific panel. Thank you all very much. Let's take a quick break. We're back in a moment. You're in the CNN Newsroom.